And I want to thank the American people for their tremendous millions and millions of people voted for us. And a very group of people is trying to disenfranchise that group of people. And
my fellow Americans and the people who brought me to the dance, Delawareans.
Grave doubts, because I think it's way good chance of voter fraud with the more states that do mail-in voting.
There's just no way that he would win.
The media is driving Biden.
Because I think Democrats will vote early and our votes will be counted later. So I'm afraid that it will look like Trump is winning.
It's Trump Nation. Trump Nation is the United States.
Everyone, we are seeing our first race results of the night. Georgia and South Carolina, they're right now too early to call.
Very close in Florida. Joe Biden has 49.6%. Trump has 49.5%. Biden is ahead. We have our first projection of the night. CNN now projects President Donald Trump will win Indiana.
Democrats are going to retain the House of Representatives. And not a surprise here. Democrats went into the night with a healthy margin in the House, but we can now say the Democrats will keep that margin.
So I'm very, very proud of the fact that tonight, relatively early, we are able to say that we have held the House.
Biden now has 118. Trump has 105. CNN projects that Joe Biden will win the state of California. That's the biggest prize in the Electoral College. 55 electoral votes, a big win for President Trump in Florida. 29 electoral votes go to Donald Trump over Biden. That's a big win. Take a look at where things stand right now in the race.
But who knew we're going to go into maybe tomorrow morning, maybe even longer. But look, we feel good about where we are. We're going to have to be patient until the hard work of tallying the votes is finished. And it ain't over till every vote is counted. Every ballot is counted.
this is a fraud on the American public. This is an embarrassment to our country. We were winning everything, and all of a sudden it was just called off. We won states that we weren't expected to win. Florida, we didn't win it. We won it by a lot. We won Texas by 700,000 votes, and they don't even include it in the tabulations. It's also clear that we have won Georgia, but most importantly, we're winning Pennsylvania by a tremendous amount.
1.9 million votes have not been counted. Can I repeat? 1.9. That is 3 times the lead that Trump has.
Right now, we have a major projection. CNN projects that Joe Biden is the winner in Wisconsin.
And now, after a long night of counting, it's clear that we're winning enough states to reach 270 electoral votes needed to win the presidency. And I feel very good about Pennsylvania. Virtually all the remaining ballots to be counted were cast by mail. And we've been winning 78% of the votes by mail in Pennsylvania. Every vote must be counted. No one's going to take our democracy away from us. Not now, not ever.
We want to go right now to Arizona.
They are gathering in front of the election center. Inside, they are counting all those ballots, those 300 or so thousand ballots that are still outstanding.
The people see you stealing this election. They see you suppressing the population. Stop that steal! Stop that steal!
What is going on in this city? What are you hiding?
I can announce to you right now, in high confidence, that Donald J. Trump has been re-elected the United States.
The president has weighed in on Twitter. We are up big, but they are trying to steal the election. We will never let them do it. Votes cannot be cast after the polls are closed.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us. We were winning in all the key locations by a lot, actually. And then our numbers started miraculously getting whittled away in secret. We think there's going to be a lot of litigation because we have so much evidence, so much proof, and it's going to end up perhaps at the highest court in the land.
To try to attack democracy that way with this feast of falsehoods, lie after lie after lie.
It's his right to do it. It's his right to pursue legal action, but show us the evidence. We heard nothing today about any evidence.
Each ballot must be counted, and that's what we're going to see going through now. And that's how it should be. We have no doubt that when the count is finished, Senator Harris and I will be declared the winners. Just look at what has happened since yesterday. 24 hours ago, we were behind in Pennsylvania, and we are going to win Pennsylvania. Your vote will be counted. I don't care how hard people try to stop it. I will not let it happen.
The president suffered another setback here in Georgia today. His campaign had launched a lawsuit claiming that about 50 ballots were counted in error, that they had arrived past the deadline cutoff, and that the law was broken.
In this state, we have taken the steps at every level to secure that vote and make sure the integrity of the ballot is protected.
There's been too many irregularities. There's been too many votes uncounted.
And everyone on the Democrat side should welcome this, unless they're actually cheating.
Trump is still your president! The Biden crime family steal the election! The media is covering up! The Biden crime family steal this election! The media is covering it up!
The people of this nation have spoken. They've delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We've won with the most votes ever cast on a presidential ticket in the history of the nation. 74 million. What I must admit has surprised me. Tonight, we're seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith in tomorrow. Bring a better day. And I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you've placed in me.
So I ain't got no time to wait out. I've been down and out for too long, and I ain't got too many options. Too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast.
Can you imagine if I lose? I will have lost to the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics. If I lose, what do? I'd rather run against somebody
too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. Still alive, but